Hi, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of Scratch Golf Academy. Today's subject, never do this when gripping your golf club. Grip isn't always the most interesting, but it is critical. I'll show you the thing in my teaching that's easily the number one problem when people take their grip. I'll show you two ways it affects your swing negatively if you do this, and I'll show you the three things that typically lead to it. Would love it if you'd subscribe to Scratch Golf Academy. Helps us build momentum, helps us get you free content. Also hit the bell there, you'll be notified every time a free video is coming your way. Have a free app as well. Go to the App Store, Scratch Golf Academy. Tons of tools and training aids, tempo, green reading, etc. help you when you go to the golf course. Well, briefly here, let's have a look at the consequences of a good grip. Ricky Fowler on the left, Billy Horschel on the right, two super successful players. Number one, you can hinge your wrist easily. You can create a lever here. It helps you hit the ball farther. Watch how freely his wrists hinge, even more hinge there and some good snap there. And number two, let's watch Billy Horschel here on this long par three. They're certainly critical in helping square the club face. You watch it's not the only factor in squaring the club face, but you watch that face rotate through the shots and you can see his wrists working really, really efficiently. So here's the number one thing I see people do wrong. This lead hand, the glove hand, they grip it too much up in the palm. This causes two problems. Number one, lack of leverage on the club. You need that heel pad on top of the club there in order to give you the ability to hinge down. The second thing that tends to happen when someone grips it too much in the palm, usually they have a fairly weak grip. That is to say, a grip that's on the target side of the club. Okay, very briefly, before we get into our three causes, reasons I see people take this bad grip, when you do have a weak grip, thumb straight up club, wrist a little bit on that side of the shaft, you're going to have a hard time squaring the club up. Unless you can do the Johnny Miller, Ben Hogan and really deal off that lead hand, you're probably either going to release early or slash across the target line. Obviously no good there. Let's have a go. I think I have a good grip. Not too bad, felt nice and square. First mistake I typically see with people taking the club, I recommend letting your hand hang at your side, but they curl under so they can see what's going on, puts your wrist in a very unnatural position, and typically the club will roll up into the palm as you take it. Second thing people do, they stretch their hand when they try to take the club. Don't do that. Leave your hand nice and relaxed. Again, the fingers curl nicely. It's a perfect spot for the club. You can have your thumb a little extended if you like, but don't stretch the hand overall. Okay, third mistake I frequently see, and this is typically with people that interlock the club, but when they interlock, you'll see this glove finger sticking way down here off the club like that. That means that their interlock is too deep up into the webbing of the pinky and the index finger. You do that, you have just dragged the club into your palm. So if you choose to interlock, just get the tips. You should not see this glove finger sticking all the way down. Well, the grip isn't always fun, I promise you though. If you'll devote a couple of minutes a week, literally ongoing, work on these things, it will make a huge difference in your golf life. Hold the grip properly, get control of the club, you'll be a better golfer.